I tried to record this intro 6 times. I just suck at it.
Do I need it? Am I under control? Can I beat it? Wake up. If it's swallowed me whole, would I see it?
I can make you feel alive.
I know, but do I need you to survive?
I have something we need to react to because I recently found this out, I think, yesterday. So let me just... I'm so thirsty. Holy shit. So this girl from Nina Sanji, if I'm pretty sure some of you know who they are, but she got terminated for saying some really bad stuff, and also for other things. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure that I did watch Kenji's video. If any of you know who Kenji is, she got canceled. Oh, see, this is Kenji's video, but let's watch. I can't pronounce his name. It's Kyle's video first. Yeah. No. I hate when the commercials show because I get copyrighted. Oh no. No, stop it. Oh my god, my ears. I am so sorry, Aaron. Okay, let's do this.
You probably already know by now, Zion Lanza of Niji Sanji English has been terminated as of yesterday due to this whole laundry list of reasons here. Niji Sanji actually provided us with nearly every possible reason for Zion's termination, which has come as a surprise to many people, including myself, because as most know, the reasons are always super vague for a termination or even a quote graduation. And while with them giving so many reasons and people knowing the insensitive jokes Zion has made, the fan base has been very happy with most of the quote retweets and replies to the announcement just being people celebrating and respecting Niji Sanji's decision. Some of what people are saying is, quote, unlike other graduations we've seen, this one has an incredibly long list of reasons, which are more than fair. She had a chance to build something great and she didn't take it, which is sad. I hope XLA members are doing okay, they are loved by everyone. Also, quote, it's okay, she didn't fit within your strict guidelines, fans of her will follow her activities outside of Niji Sanji. Clearly, this is a good thing for her. Sometimes you have to realize that the big companies have too many restrictions. And, quote, important note to everyone who wants to apply to Niji Sanji or company Vtuber. Please realize that you work at a company. They still have rules and a line that you need to follow. If you're not a match to company like work, please don't apply. Kawa Vtuber Cozy has also chimed in, adding, quote, this is
I don't know. I probably could not work at a company, but I could not work at a company because I don't like being controlled. I might have like views that, like, for example, Nina Sanji, which is never going to happen because I'm not like a big VTuber or some bullshit like that. But I don't like being restricted of what I can do. So I would never be, and besides, like, streaming is not a job for me. It's just a hobby. Working with animals, like, that's my goal. I've always wanted to work with animals. Do video stuff on the side for fun. Like, not for money. Like, I don't get paid for, like, YouTube or anything. A lot of people can say it's because I don't have a big following, which is true, but I also just don't want to. If there is one day I do get paid for it, it's only for like side money and stuff. Yeah, but I can't believe that somebody did this.
Reminder for a lot of people, I think. This is a job. There are...
That's just work. Yeah, it is just work, and I agree, but like, I don't know. I just can't bring myself to... And I'm sorry if I'm very quiet. I'm not really good at reactions because I get so invested that I just kind of watch. So I'm gonna be like a horrible, like, I'm never gonna be a reaction YouTuber. Because I'm like quiet all the time. And I don't mean to be. But yeah, here we go.
Rules. Every company has expectations, mine included. If you're not willing to play within those rules, a company may not be for you. Then there's people laughing at how fast Doppio changed their Twitter banner to just the 5 members of XLA, and others reminding people of the situation with Yugo, saying, quote, friendly reminder that Yugo never tried to defame the company or his co-workers, so people sent him off with grief. Anycolor gave Zion a second chance with suspension, and she stabbed them in the back. There are also the members of XLA giving their thoughts thoughts, with Kotaka saying, quote, "We're sorry we couldn't stop this from happening. Please do give the members lots of love and time to process this through. Thank you for being here with us. We wouldn't be here without you." Meloko also adding,
"Honestly, I do feel kind of bad for the company. I do. But I'm not emotionally invested like I was with Yugo's termination because I don't know who this girl is. Like, a lot of people who were upset have been upset because Niji, I can't say their name. I'm not even gonna say it. I can't say it. I'm having like speech problems. They have been terminating some of their employees, and a lot of them have been really emotional. The most emotional one I was like upset about is Yugo, because I actually liked Yugo. Like, I watched Yugo's prank stream, and it was so disheartening to see Yugo go. I was so upset, and I don't know. I'm still not over it, but yeah, I think Yugo's doing fine. Like, I see they're active on Twitter now, which is good. Yugo was the most entertaining. Yeah, I loved Yugo. Yugo was one of my favorites.
quote, "We're so sorry to make you worry and sad. We still need some time to sort ourselves out at the moment, but we will always appreciate your warm support and love." And Hex also stating, quote, "This has been incredibly demanding and stressful
I watch
on
Hex.
all
I
of
like
us.
Hex.
Please continue to lend your kindness and understanding. We are incredibly grateful for all the warmth and support." There was also the streams of the XLA members that have given some more context on the situation, with them having this to say.
Honestly, what's said in the announcement is pretty simple and clear. I feel like she broke the rules, a lot of the rules.
I do want to say first and foremost, as both liver for Niji Sanji and someone who has suffered through essay sexual assaults as a young person, as a young individual, I cannot.
Let me turn this up a little bit. What? What?
Sanji and someone who has suffered through essay sexual assaults as a young person, as a younger individual, I cannot condone a lot of the jokes and a lot of the things that she said, and it devastates me. It fucking devastates me, because I never would have guessed that it would come to this. It would happen this abruptly.
We, as the XLA member, really tried really hard. We tried really hard to discuss
I don't know if
things
she is,
over
but
with
her
her
avatar
about
is
her
very pretty.
mistakes. We sometimes even fought with her for some things that she wished to be granted upon herself. We really did try helping her, and we did our best. The senpais were with us to help too.
A lot of this was very disappointing, and
Hex sounds like corpse. I'm sorry. I had to put that.
we tried our absolute best to be able to get this to work. We tried a lot of different things. None of these things I can get into specifically, but we tried. There was a lot of conversation back and forth, and there were a lot of disagreements back and forth, and therefore, because of said disagreements, there were a lot of subsequent disappointments, and we really did try as hard as we could.
After these streams, we had more fans pointing out differences between this termination and Yugo's whole, quote, graduation.
Oh my gosh. I knew Yugo was gonna come up eventually.
Saying, quote, "No hate towards anyone, but remember when Noctix talked about Yugo's situation as, quote, we fought for him? While XLA members has to admit that they fought with Zion to help her make things right, the situation of their terminations are different."
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good point. Cause I remember like when Yugo's thing happened, like people were really upset about it, and a lot of the Niji Sanji members were upset, or was it like, well, you know what I'm talking about, but just a lot of the members were like, I think one of them got emotional on stream about it. Like, I can't remember who, or I could be wrong. I could be thinking about another graduation, but when Yugo was quote unquote graduated, they did not really give us clarification on why, I don't think. Which, I wonder if it, like, I've had my guesses on why. But, you know, when it comes down to it, we'll never really know. But this girl, they were fighting with her. Which is, that's bad. Oh my god. That's
different, bro.
really
And I mean,
bad.
in that sense, they're right. It seems like the members of XLA and Niji-Sanji weren't happy with Zion's actions, but I have seen a lot of people believing that her termination is partly due to her just not getting along with the other members of her group and Niji Ian. Now, there have also been a lot of people unhappy with this termination and pointing out that the whole list of reasons seems a bit much, with most of them being rather dumb. This person saying, quote, they really fired this person for making a Raid Shadow Legends joke on stream, emulating games, saying you should pirate anime, and using copyright music. Huh. Also, never mind, several of their other talents also did this, LMAO. Others making statements like, quote, Niji-Sanji just posting their daily reminder that they're actually competing with
Wait, what? Did other Niji-Sanji members use copyrighted music? I don't really watch a lot of the Niji-Sanji. Like, I think the most ones I watch are like, I don't know, is Shy Lily a part? I don't think Shy Lily. I have no idea if Shy Lily is a part of Niji-Sanji. I'm not 100% sure. But, I watched like Mista, Album, Vox, Ike, Hex, like, you know, just some of them, and I don't know, I don't know what it's like to work with a company as a VTuber, you know, because I don't work for a company. Like, everything I have, I set it myself, except for like my overlay. I got that off of like a thing for free, like off of an online store, like this little overlay you guys see. But yeah, like this little overlay thing you see, the little yellowish overlay with like where it shows who's followed, who's subscribed, who's cheered, and all that stuff. I didn't make this, but everything else I made. Like my avatar, I made with the help of my sister. My starting soon thing I made myself. I made I'm just like working by myself. So for those like VTubers who work at a company and don't follow the rules, I think they should not try, like, if you're going to be a VTuber, I think you should not work at a company if you're not going to follow the rules. Like, me personally, I don't think I'd have a problem, like, because I think the thing with me is, like, I don't want to work at a company because I don't want to be controlled about what to say, what to do, and all of that stuff. If you're going to be a VTuber and work at a company, you have to follow the rules. I think I'd do well at a company because I don't really, like, I don't say anything bad, but they might have, like, disagreements on, like my perspective on certain things, like, you know, like, mental illness and stuff like that, because I have, like, a strong opinion about certain things. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you guys get it. Like, that's why we all, like, get along. Anyways, let's continue this before I, like, keep going, like, and blah, 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 and all that stuff.
Just posting their daily reminder that they're actually competing with VShojo for, quote, worst VTuber Corp to work for. And honestly, I think Wactor takes the cake for that one. But like I said, there's plenty of others pointing out that other members of Niji-Sanji have done similar things here and there, but were never terminated or suspended like Zion has been. But to those arguing, Zion didn't just do one of these things, she did all of them and maybe even more according to the announcement. Are some of the reasons here dumb? Yes, but a lot of people forget that Niji-Sanji has investors that they need to please, so having someone that breaks their rules and causes trouble for the company isn't good for them to keep on. Also, looking at their stock, they aren't doing the best, so of course they're going to crack down where they can. Hell, they might even copyright strike some YouTubers if it means keeping their brand clean. Look, at the end of the day, Zion f***ed up based off of the announcement and her insensitive
none of the
comments.
YouTubers who are doing videos on this get copyrighted by them, because that's gonna be so sad. Like, I don't think companies should copyright stuff that involves their members in drama, because that helps with, like, future, like, generations or future people that do enter their company not to make the same mistakes. And I don't know why they think it's okay to copyright strike because they want to keep a clean reputation. Like, nobody's going to believe that you're a clean company regardless. Like, people have already saw this. Why join a company if you're not gonna follow the rules? Yeah, like, exactly. Like, why join a company if you're not gonna follow the rules? Like, I don't really get like all this though? It makes like no sense.
She was given chances to change, and based off of the suspension and termination announcement, as well as statements from other talents, she just wasn't going to. But there's also the argument that those streams could have been mandated by staff, and these very well could just be bullshit reasons that they laid out to make the public think they had a basis for firing her, but we probably won't ever know. I mean, all people seem to care about is the insensitive joke Zion made, not much else, yet as other people have pointed out, other members of Nijisanji have made very similar jokes. Now, I was debating on including this next bit since I didn't feel like receiving death threats for talking about past life, but at this point, it's everywhere on Twitter and everyone is talking about it.
My guy, I hope you don't get death threats. Like, you don't deserve them. I hate people like that. People who send death threats because somebody is giving them news about a YouTuber and their drama. Like, don't be sending people death threats. It's really not that hard.
I also think it's very important to talk about since it can help bring more context to a few of the reasons she was terminated. As we can go ahead and look over at her indie YouTube channel where she was hearting comments such as these before termination.
Wait, whoa. Let me see the comments real quick. No matter the next step, I hope you're able to continue being yourself. You bring such great energy and enthusiasm. You have your passions. For your passions is infectious. Honestly, please take care of yourself. Best of luck on the comeback. Hope you are doing well, Sayu, and looking forward to whatever content you choose to release in the future. Best of luck to you. Glad I had to have found this channel. Some stuff might not work out as expected, but at least introduce more people to you. Hi, I've been watching your vlogs here and other places. I want you to say your spine's deal. Oh my god, okay. It's just people giving out positive reinforcement. I don't really care.
Hearting comments such as these before termination, giving some context to what Nijisanji meant by her doing so on the termination announcement. And now, after termination, people have screenshot her chat on Twitch that is always active where she said, quote, I never cared where I was. I never changed who I was. I only want to change for the better of you guys, and y'all are always the most important. There's also another one that people have pointed out with her responding to someone asking when they go to war with, quote, soon, my dear, soon. No clue what that means, but people believe she's going to leak information or talk about the situation in detail when she returns to streaming.
Like, what is she going to go to war for? Like, the company? I'm pretty sure that's a huge company. You're probably just gonna lose if you try to go to war with them. Just saying.
Anything else comes out about this, like she reveals that Nijisanji is lying or something, then I will of course let you all know. But for now, please have a wonderful rest of your day and hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, no copyright. Leave me alone. I'm not trying to get sued. She's gonna get sued. Maybe. I don't know if the company would be willing to do that, if I'm gonna be for real. I'll be right back. Before we continue, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I am sorry. And I also have to fill up my water bottle. So let's continue to do this here in a bit.
2,000 years later.
I got more water, so staying hydrated. Make sure y'all stay hydrated too. Let's react to one more video, and then we'll have to get started with Doki Doki, I think. Alright, oh, forgot. It's just like Series of Shotokan. Alright, let's see. I don't know what the Shotokan is. I've never heard of that before.
Yalan, but guys, I can't use Yalan. I don't have anything on her. I'm not too into her, you know? She's just not my type. I love little boys.
Yeah. I mean, that could be taken out of context.
I like her though. I think she's cool. But, you know, I'd rather have a daddy than a mommy and a little boy than a mommy.
What? I beg your pardon? What?
And a little boy than a mommy.
I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I'm having like flashbacks right now to like finding out, like it's only been 3 days, but I'm having flashbacks about finding out about my ex becoming on, or is on the registration list for offenders. Like I'm having, like it's only been 3 days and now I'm seeing this VTuber talk about weird shit like this. Ew. The fact that people hesitate to say lolicon but overly and compliment to being a sotacon, which just screams bias. Makes sense she likes to hang out with people the same size as her. She's the straightest woman in all of Nijisanji. Quick, parents, hide your kids from the weird cat. A true gotcha player has thrown away their shame. Besides, nothing's wrong with a little girl liking little boys. Huh? I don't think she's facts. I'm sorry, I know her character's supposed to be young, but she sounds 20-year-old minimum. She's a grown woman. She's a grown woman! Literally, the girl really just threw sparks into the gasoline and let it all burn. Ew. Oh my god. She already has a high adventure rank account to play Genshin with after her debut. Oh my god. Little boy, I like little boys. Zhongli, the literal opposite of the little who uses his ult in the background. Oh my gosh. Clarified Genshin Pack player moment. I thought she was going to be my least favorite. Silent beating the allegation, never beating the allegations. Oh my gosh. Silent when she spots a household. Ew! What are these comments? They're making like really, like, ew. I'm sorry for laughing, but oh my god. People are roasting. For real. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't ever want to become this type of VTuber. Ever. Or person. I don't have my Steam. Oh yeah, I do. I have my Steam open. Okay, let's get on to this.